Spotty. What's up, y'all? Girl, where that come from? Child, I gotta tell you, it feels so good and and awesome and wonderful to finally have a love and hip hop that we can be excited about. I will say this: I did not have any type of hopes for the Miami franchise. They definitely surprised me, and I gotta say, although I feel like most of what's gonna be going on is gonna be a little scripted, it's still gonna be very entertaining, baby. And I'm talking about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, bitch, season 9, episode 1. What is it? Bobbit it off. I don't even know what that was about, but whatever. So let's just jump right on down into this thing, girl. We ain't gotta waste no time with the formalities. All of them is gonna be listed down here accordingly. All right. So the episode starts off with Jock doing the summary. I lived for that. I did. It was something different. You know, normally it's always like somebody that's really, really big that's gonna anchor the show. It's normally the ones that do the intro summary, but to have Jock do it, I was all here for it. Shout out to Jock. So it's Eva's birthday party. Eva is turning 10. Child, happy birthday to you, girl. I remember back when you was about what, 6? I think you was 7, 6, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. However old you was when you first got up here, child, and to be able to see these kids grow up right before our eyes, I'm all here for it. Eva is such a sweet girl. I always live for Eva. She funny as hell, and I could rock with that. And she had a African safari theme, and I was here for the theme. Baby, Mimi in that blue dress was everything. But I got a feeling her storyline this season will not. And while I will always go up for your confessional look, and I'm real iffy about your storyline this season. Okay, and I'm just gonna be completely honest with you, Mimi. But girl, whatever. Mimi says that her and Jocelyn have been taking baby steps within their friendship. I really think that's the best thing for the both of y'all to do, to finally get over the bullcrap. Neither one of y'all is with Stevie no more. Stevie was not faithful to none of y'all when y'all was with him. And both of you guys got children by him. Whether y'all liking it or not, both of your daughters are half sisters, and that's just where that's at. So yeah, it makes it a lot more easier on your life to just forget it, and just move the hell on. So I'm really glad that y'all are finally taking that steps. And also, I believe it made it a lot easier for Jocelyn not to be filming with the franchise. Like when Jocelyn is in that character, her character is to go in and let have on Mimi. You understand what I'm saying? Now that she's away from that, y'all have no reason to dislike each other, have disdains for each other, or continue to beat that storyline over our head, because girl, we was tired of it. So shout out to y'all for making it work for the kids. Baby, Rashida's confessional look was everything too this season. I must say, I lived for that dress. I lived for the hair. Typically I get over the pink hair on people, but it was really cute on Rashida. Now, what wasn't cute was this whole 20-year anniversary type situation. I'm so sick and tired of y'all storyline having something to do with y'all marriage. I don't know what in the entire holy hell to do. But if y'all like it, I love it, because it ain't me. I ain't got to deal with it. I ain't got to sleep with y'all at night. Y'all not feeding, effing, or funding me. So it is what it is. More power to you. I hope y'all make it 20 more. Scrappy and Bambi. Scrappy and Bambi, I will say this. First of all, I was with Scotty. Scrap been on this show since season 1 in 2012. Y'all wait until 9 years later to want to get this boy opening credits. While I'm glad that he has it, he should have been had it a long time ago. All right, he honestly should have. But I will say this. I love to see them in their little family time with their son. Baby, their son looks just like Bambi. That baby looks just like Bambi. Really cute baby, though. I dig to see Scrappy in that moment. Scrappy has grown a lot. Scrappy has grown a lot, and it does feel good to know that he finally did meet the person that he was supposed to be with, you know. And I know a lot of us love Erica Dixon. We love to have want them be together, but baby, they was never gonna, girl, they won't equally yoked with one another. And you know, I'm really glad that he found somebody that's down for him. So he got to tell everybody, let her be, cause she's his and she can't take no pigeons trying to take her baby. Yeah, shout out to Nivea. Mama D's confessional look was everything, baby. Yes, ma'am. And she tells us that she has had 3 surgeries because of these drinking problems. Scrappy gives Mama D a breathalyzer test, and she passes the breathalyzer test. Now, we all know that that was scripted as hell. It was a way for them to make light of the scene. But I am glad that they're giving awareness to a lot of social things that people do that we take lighthearted. Like myself personally, I need to stop drinking as much as I am because my dad also passed away from cirrhosis of the liver over years and years and years and years and years of drinking, and it definitely caught up with him. By the time me and my brother knew exactly how severe it was, he died the next year. So, you know, definitely, we as black people, we have got to take better care of ourselves. And I'm not saying don't go out there and not drink or do whatever. Definitely, have your fun, but do it within reason. Not every day, not every hour, not around the clock, and yeah. Black people, we have got to do a better job of taking care of ourselves. We really, really do. And this show does a great job of highlighting a lot of social issues and constructs such as that right there. So Mama D, I applaud you for having the strength to say, girl, I'm an alcoholic. My name is Deborah and I'm an alcoholic. So I appreciate you for doing that. Sierra is in the middle of this legal situation that she could get locked up for over Shooter's baby mama, claiming that she tried to fight her down to that boy's funeral and she was pregnant at the time, and nobody believes that. Nobody believes that. You listen, Sierra may be a lot of things, but one thing I can say about Sierra is when she amongst other people, she classy based. Sierra did not go down to that boy's funeral trying to fight one of his baby mamas and all of that. Like, the whole story is just ridiculous to me. I don't really know why this woman is so pressed on Sierra, especially since her and Shooter not even married no more. It got to be something else that's going on that's caused all of this, and Sierra not gonna come up off it, but I really wish she would. She says she needs Shooter to go to court, but he won't. Shooter, let me tell you something. Because y'all, don't be fooled. Shooter's pride is hurt. Shooter felt like, yeah, I banged boy Raya, that little boy in transition, but Sierra ain't gonna leave me. She always gonna be there. And she pulled the 1-2 trick on his ass, and I guess this is his way of basically trying to get some get back at her. But Shooter, that make you look like a sucker in my eyes. You's a sucker in my eyes. For you to sit there and know the truth, and because you want to show Sierra, oh, you just gonna leave me and divorce me? How dare you? I'm gonna show you. Because that's really all this is. Don't get it twisted. That flimsy ass excuse that you use, talking about the last time I went to court was for my son, and I promised myself I'd never step into another courthouse again. What does that got to do with this? But your ugly ass, why everybody's sitting around here trying to go up for you? There is nothing cute or attractive about you. Talking about something, I'm from the streets. I don't believe in snitching. You not snitching. You telling the truth because nothing happened. You're not snitching on nobody. You're telling the truth. None of that happened. Nobody got hurt. Nobody tried to fight that woman while she was pregnant. None of that happened. Whatever, Shooter. You couldn't have been my man. Oh, no, God. You couldn't have been my ex. You couldn't have been my baby daddy. And that's another thing I got a problem with. You're more willing to see this woman be out back, lose her businesses, could possibly go to jail and sit for 12 months. That's a year. All because your pride is hurt. Sucker ass. Anywho. Jock and Kendra go puppy shopping for his twin daughters, and she tells Jock that she wants him to get a vasectomy because she doesn't want to have kids. Put a pin on that because I'm going to get her ass together when we get down to this nitty gritty later. But I will say this yet again. Her confessional looks are everything. Kirk and Rashida open up Frost Bistro as a family business, and they have their kids running it. Rashida says that Kai be too busy talking on the phone and looking at the waitresses and their short little tops. Rashida, listen, daughter, listen. Ain't Kai 18? Didn't he graduate? So y'all need, listen, you exploit every damn thing else. Go on ahead and exploit this boy. Let this boy come on up out the closet, girl. It is too many videos out there with him tooting and booting it, showing his Diaga. He got a foot and Diaga fetish going on, trying to nut on his foot, this, that, and this, showing his boondi all up in it, girl. Y'all exploit everything else. Go on ahead and exploit Kai too. Just cut him in on a piece of the profit. That boy want to come out of the closet already. He tired of smelling all the mothballs and being up in there stuffed up with all them damn clothes and shoes and every damn thing else he doing up in that the closet that people do. He tired of that. Let that boy come up out the closet. Rashida says that Press Houston isn't doing as good as Press Atlanta, and Kirk feels like it's because Mama Charlene isn't doing her job. Girl, that ain't why. It's because the minute somebody put their head, their legs, their arm, their feet, their toes, their crotch, and that cheap ass shit that you run around there selling, it falls and busts apart at the seam. Kirk, I'm not with you for putting that on Mama Charlene. Mama Charlene ain't got nothing to do with it. It's them cheap ass clothes that y'all set around there selling, putting y'all label on them and selling it for $100 a pop. That's why your store failing, Rashida. Tell the truth, shame the devil. I keep saying them. Dim Yelp reviews ain't lying on you. I know way too many girls that sent me way too much of your real tea dealing with that damn store. How they done bought stuff and they couldn't even get one wear out of them because the minute that they try it on when they get home, it falls apart. Anyway, Sierra, BK, Scrappy, and Bambi go out ice skating. Moving on from that because that scene was like, whatever. Jock and Kendra go to the doctor for a vasectomy. Jock is being ridiculous, but I also feel like Kendra is being too damn demanding and she's very selfish. Let me tell you something. On one hand, Jock, and I really hate because men are so ignorant, they don't understand what's going to happen. You're still going to be able to have a cum shot, dude. It's just not going to be potent. That's the only difference. You still gonna have a cum shot squirting all over these women's faces, their chest, their breasts, and Y'all men really need to educate yourselves. If you knew better, you do better. Pick up a book and read, brother. Read the word for yourself. But at the same time, wait a minute. Getting back on to Jock. Child, you got 8 kids. We all know you can have kids. We all know that you fertile, Jock. You don't need to have no more kids. 8 kids is enough, especially considering that all of them ain't living in the same household. Don't get me wrong. You are a great dad. You take care of all your kids. You don't need the white man to make you take care of your kids, and I applaud you for that. But you still have a social responsibility to yourself as well as your wife, and you need to have enough wherewithal and sense about yourself to know you just don't need no more kids, because, Jock, you ain't getting no younger. Number 2. Kendra, baby, you need to have several seats. You got some nerve trying to basically force Jock into getting snipped. Even though I agree with you, he don't need no more kids. At the end of the day, that's not your decision to make, mama. That's not your decision to make. You don't want to have to lay down on a gurney and get cut open and have an actual surgery for yours. So then you should understand why he doesn't want to. And I hate when people try to compare the two because there's really no comparisons. A woman is always going to get the shitty end of the stick. They are. But at the end of the day, if he can't tell you what to do with your ovaries or your uterus or your fallopian tube, you don't have no right to tell him what he need to do with his testes. You just don't. I didn't like the way you was basically trying to back him up into the corner about this situation. I didn't like how like the way you came off, Kendra. I could kind of understand why he feels as though you changed since y'all got married. Like, I was just shocked seeing and hearing all of that come from you. I honestly was. I see both sides. I understand both sides. But you was dead ass wrong, basically trying to push his back into a corner about this vasectomy. I won't hear for that, Kendra. I won't hear for that at all. Girls, so Rashida and Kirk throw their 20-year anniversary party. Sierra, Bambi, and Carly Red finally sit down and they finally talk because Sierra says that she hasn't seen Carly in a long time, but Carly makes it known that she has been going through something. She basically was telling Carly, like, listen, you was there, you was with me at the funeral. This girl trying to say I fought her while she was pregnant. I'm getting 12 months, Mike being hung over my head. You was there. Shooter is a sucker. He's still upset and pressed that I left him. He a distraught woman right now. I can't depend on him. Can you be there for me? And Carly Red said, if my friend needs me, I'm always there. But Carly made it a point to also say that she wished that the support could go both ways. We're going to get more in depth with that as the episodes progress. We're going to see what exactly Carly meant by that. Even though I kind of got an idea, but we're going to get there. It's going to come out. Alexis Guy and Akbar V shows up to the party. I made a tweet last night. I said Alexis Sky is like that pesky fly. Y'all know when y'all have a cookout down to the spring or summertime and there's always the pesky fly that you just always got to swat away from your food, or them pesky ass nets that you hear them when they buzz by your ear and you just do this, or they land on you and you're doing yourself like this. Like, Mon Ami, entertainment, please. Stop making a damn spectacle out of Alexis Sky, because Lord knows, you got a daughter. Girl, first of all, didn't your daughter have a whole bunch of medical issues when she was first born? You need to be way more concerned about that and trying to find out who her father is than to constantly get your ass on our TV screens fighting over a man that is not yours. You fought over a man on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. You fought over a man on Love and Hip Hop New York. Now you bringing this same tired ass energy with you to Atlanta, and you just look dumb. You look dumb. You a mom now. You need to have better respect for yourself. Your daughter got to see this one day. Would you really honestly want your daughter to be running around here fighting over a man that ain't with now one of y'all at this point? You look dumb. You sound dumb. And girl, had you did anything to Carly Baby, Spice was there. You know Spice is always on ready. You got your ass toe up. Spice was there, Bambi was there, Mimi was there, Rashida was there. Well, nobody gonna let you just pounce on their damn friend like that. Like, what did you really think was gonna happen? Had you really tried to fight Carly in a room amongst everybody that knows her and got way more respect and loyalty for her than they ever would with you, girl? Sick of these little young hoes. They just dumb. But Carly, I will say this. You was wrong as hell for calling and threatening that girl mama. That girl mama, you didn't like it when she brought you in the mix or whatever her issue was with you. I mean, I don't get it. Like, you saying that she used to talk to Arkansas Mo months before you did. And that's another thing, Alexis. You constantly get up here and everything people say about you, you constantly prove it right. You's a whore. You is a horror. Anyway, Carly Red, you was wrong as hell for bringing that woman's mother up into this, talking about you was gonna spit on her and Alexis Sky. Now, Carly, I won't dare for you. You didn't like it when she brought you into that mess, so you shouldn't have brought her mama up into that mess. But at the same time, Alexis, Shoe fly, don't bother me. Mama D is on her way to her surgery and she is scared as hell. I noticed that Mama D done moved again. I'm so sick and tired of Mama D moving. I'm so sick and tired of Mama D moving. But prayers go out to Mama D. I really hope this is her last surgery. That's nothing to make fun of or take lightly. I really hope this puts the perspective for her out there that she just has to do a lot better. She really does. She has to. But see, Deborah, we ain't got to tell you this, girl. You're a nurse, remember? Didn't you get your nursing degree from Clark Atlanta? Child, I know Clark Atlanta lying to me. Y'all done sat there and let this whole drug dealing, madam ass woman walk across y'all stage with a nasty nursing degree. Girl, the gag is Mama D couldn't tell me how to put a Band-Aid on my boo-boo. Child. But go off, Mama D, with you and your nursing degree. Carly Red invites all of her friends down to a funeral home, and girl, that's where that left off at. I really hope it ain't got nothing to do with her daddy, because I remember when her dad came back in her life. I really hope her daddy is fine, but you know, I'm totally confused as to why they're at the funeral home. Somebody had to have died. Somebody had to have died. Or somebody better had died, because we know how Carly Red do. But y'all, that's really all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all drop down in the comments. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Let me know what y'all thought about. Ooh, excuse me. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. I was here for it. It was entertaining. For what it was very entertaining. I can't wait to see what else is going to happen as the season progresses. I hope it don't be too overly obviously scripted and fake as the other prior seasons of it was. But for the most part, I was entertained. I ain't got nothing bad to say. And I'm going to holler at y'all later, girl. Bye.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled up. And I got my plane ticket. That kush, that be my starter.